So, I've been having a lot of bizarre things been happening. Some quick time event that I never knew could happen. And a weird thing where Kratos would die during that little cutscene with the thing shifting. I'm going to show that in an extra reel. So keep an eye out for that. It's going to probably be at the end of this video. And I've been very, very perplexed, to say the least. But anyway, fighting Talos, you should be used to fighting them. What I like doing is trying to bunch them together and, as usual, trying to get some good counters off. Because the animation still lasts long enough for you to get it done, to get through the attacks. I do not recommend killing one Talos before the other one is sufficiently weak enough to die from anything, or at least a circle prompt. Like, damn it. That was like minimum time. Like, any second later I would be able to block, but of course not. That server is surprisingly complicated, these things. You would think it won because you have max enemy incestus and other things. But no, it actually is kind of bad. I did not mean to do that. Okay then. There was something very bizarre that happened with the servers. A quick time event that I never knew could happen with it. Like, there's only that one, the one where we were about to kill it. And then there was another one that happened that I never knew could. Wait, this does not last for long. All I've noticed is sometimes if you kill the Talos with the Cerberus, you might not get your experience, which is... I've been having all sorts of that stuff, so it doesn't really surprise me. Alright. Then we just got dogs, which... just kill them however you want. Because they can be a pain with how they grab yours, and then you'll probably be dogpiled by the Talos, which will suck. This is just me, but I don't like how in that sequence, how you won't be able to... The camera might not zoom in on Kratos during the quick time events. I don't know, the minor things. That throws me up in some games too. Like, in Prince of 2 Thrones, if you don't... If it doesn't zoom in on a speed kill, I'm like, oh, I didn't know. No! And then I have to redo it. You know, rewind and shit. Like, I'm just too used to seeing the dagger flash in that game, and in this game's case, I'm just too used to seeing it zoom in and then going off that kind of. It's a little weird in my case. But the trilogy, Sands of Time trilogy, it still holds up fairly well. Prince of Persia: Sands of Time is probably the best in the HD collection, if not, I think, because of the game itself, but I think because of how it holds up. Because the other two games have their problems still. Orphan still has its game-breaking bug, sound issues, and so on. For some reason, I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't bother to patch. I mean, those glitches have still been happening to me, including the game-breaking bugs. Two Thrones only has this thing where the Dark Prince does not glow anymore. I don't know why. That's very bad, in my opinion. And it's even worse on a standard definition television, because on a standard TV, he will just be black with no real texture or anything. He still has his tattoos are still there on HD. But on a standard definition TV, they don't appear, which is weird. I don't know why I didn't really patch. I mean, the game itself, those are the only issues I can think of with the Dark Prince only not compromising more than half the game, I think. But it's weird. And also difficulty curves don't stack up, which is bullshit. I mean, if you beat, other games like the Batman Arkham games and Uncharted, if you beat a game on a higher difficulty, you'll get the trophies for the lower difficulty too. I don't know why they didn't do that for Prince of Persia. I don't know, they're just trying to squeeze out desperate game time. It's lame to say that. And I didn't have full health even then. Or magic. But whatever, the trilogy is still really fun, and it is definitely something I'm going to consider a Let's Play again later this year. Like I've been doing with these games. But here, we have honestly one of the not harder, but trickier sequences. You're going to want to run away, really. This is, in my opinion, survival, because as you saw there, that enemy got killed instantly by the spikes. That will also happen to Kratos. And that Minotaur just got skewered as well. This fight really makes you honestly appreciate the Hermes dash, and I got 3 of them at once, awesome. Like the Hermes dash, if you're about to say you're running away and you're gliding, and then you see, oh shit, you're about to go into spikes, the Hermes dash can save you last minute. It saved me a bunch of times. A nice thing you can do for getting enemies into the spikes. Oh wow, that Minotaur, I feel bad. It did not look like it was in spikes. I think that was like technicality. Ooh, ooh. Oh, I was hoping you would get hit. Right? Damn you. Oh god. Then when this happens, go for the harpy. You can wait a bit, because I think if you go too early, you might actually land back in the spikes. I think that might have happened to me once. But anyway, you can actually do something here. First, let's just this gets damage off. Invincibility frames are not going to save you, by the way. So now what you can do here is, I am actually still I'm not touching the ground, so I'm good. I can just stand here and do whatever the hell I want. And watch. I found this from Shinobeer. Thank you very much for his no upgrade run. You can basically stand up here and nothing can hit you. I think the magic the sirens do, which is... the sirens are the worst part of this. They, not only is it how they can be a nuisance, but it's also because of how they don't die from the spikes. Like, you're seeing that one on the left is not being hit. I don't know why, because even if you throw them into it, they don't die. It doesn't really make sense. I mean, let's say they floated above the ground. When the spikes are out there, that would actually be cool. That would be a nice touch. But here, no. And bear in mind that for these sequences, you do have to make sure there's at least a few enemies remaining. Wait, did the siren just die? Did the siren just die from the spikes? What the fuck? And did it just die there from the spikes too? Okay, I never knew that could happen. That went even further than I thought. That sequence is very tricky, but I never knew that could happen. I'm just learning a lot of things from this session. I really never knew that could happen. Alright, but anyway, let's save. Let's see. Create a new save. There's not much I can really say for that. I mean, if you can do that without standing on that ledge. I just like doing that because, one, I think it's a neat exploit, and two, it's just very, very tricky otherwise.
Pandora! What has he done?
He told me to never talk to you again. He told me if I did, he would hurt you the way he hurt my father.
He won't.
He told me he would kill you.
He can't. We must leave this place.
Come, I can show you the way.
Okay, so Pandora's fine at least. Let's see if there's anything in here. Now you're thinking, oh god, is this gonna be like the translator? Technically, in a sense, yeah, this is an escort. However, Pandora, as you're seeing, does not have a health meter, meaning we don't deal with any of that shit.
Kratos, help me up.
She actually has an interesting sort of
Over
function
here,
in
Kratos.
combat, rather unintentional one, where she can draw enemies' attention. I know, a full-grown adult is less useful than a little girl. Okay, we have got... You're gonna see here that the enemies are gonna try and go for Pandora, but she's going to dodge, so not much to worry about. And here we've got enemies. Just use the Minotaur, not the Minotaur, the Gorgon to deal with them. Oops. Didn't think we could break out then. Gotta give Pandora credit though, she's able to handle herself. And she does try to help you by warning you. This is basically how the few combat sequences with Pandora are gonna go. There's nothing to really go over here, these are just standard enemies. Just because of the Gorgon, you should watch out for doing aerial combat. That's really it. Oh, I tried to want to get the gaze. I will say this, she should probably stop warning you after a while. Here we got another one. Oh, I didn't even know you were there. Why aren't you doing the gaze?
Look out, Kratos.
Do the gaze. Why aren't they shit? Okay, fine. If you're not gonna do it, I'm just gonna beat the crap out of you. Okay. That gave me no experience at all.
Kratos.
Damn it, he's punching air. That was kind of...
Look out, Kratos.
Yeah, Pandora, that's really the only annoying thing, how Pandora just will warn you all the time. It's helpful though. But it is nice how, because of her lack of a health meter, she can dodge attacks and, you know, distract enemies. So that means you've really got nothing to work. And I like that. I really do. That kind of means you're not really limited in combat. That's probably one of the worst things about the sequences with the translators in the games. Or really, whenever you have to protect anything in general. With the worst defender, of course, being the clones in the Ares battle. It's probably actually upgrade sequence. I think we can max out this quick. This is something you're gonna basically have to deal with, saving Pandora a few times. It's not that bad. Don't worry, kiddo, you'll be fine. But you know, this isn't a bad part of the game. Like, I can totally see people dreading it, honestly, and frankly, I would not blame them, but... it was handled well. I'll give it that much. Let's see if I can upgrade anything. I thought I maxed that out. Huh. I mean, I thought I had that at level 4 already. Oh well. Let's see, Nemesis Web, and then the only thing left are the Claws of Hate. Oh, Head of Helios. I'll save that for last, because increased damage. I mean, does anyone really use that feature of Head of Helios? Because I don't.
Kratos? I think I can open the cage. Yes, I can free myself. Wait, I see something. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe I can. I'm going to try something. I think I got it.
Way to go, kiddo. Of course. Oh. We just saved you, though. That... Okay.
Kratos!
Alright, but since we have to save Pandora again, this is a good time to talk about something related to this game. some of you may have noticed that God of War 3 has actually been announced to get a remaster for the PlayStation 4. How do I feel? I think it's not a bad idea. One of the things developers tried to do for this game was put in 1080p. I don't know what PS3 games can really do that, because I don't really play in 1080p myself. I don't think my TV really is applicable for that. I'm not sure. But I like that. I wonder what else they're gonna add, though. I'm not really a fan of the remastering thing that's been going on for a lot of games, because I don't want that to happen next generation too. I was fine with the PS2 and GameCube games and Xbox games getting that. I don't know. I'm not sure what to really expect though, but I'll take it. I mean, anything for this series would be great. Go fast. Don't worry about Pandora, by the way. I think you have until the water goes to maximum up there. She won't die. Like, I've never had it happen where she'll die outright. Either way, the remaster I'm curious about. I've got to see what they're gonna try and add.
I'm ready. This way.
Gotta give this girl credit. She knows what she's doing. But anyway, I'm wondering what they're gonna add though. I think they said they're gonna add costumes and other things. I'm not sure. I mean, that's nice, but maybe if they add all the DLC for this game, that'll be a nice incentive too. I mean, the DLC is nothing too special, but it's okay. If they fixed up things like Nintendo's been doing for the Legend of Zelda ports, I'd be interested.